High FM, 101.9 megahertz of life.
It is 8:23. I'm Howard Feldman. Good morning. The Democratic Alliance's hold on power in the city of Johannesburg is hanging by a thread, and that was after the party was granted an interdict to prevent a special sitting of council. The sitting would have been a motion of no confidence against Mayor Mpho phalatse to go ahead. The city of Johannesburg has successfully interdicted the special council sitting, which was called by the chair of chairs and who is acting, and the acting speaker. The ATM is very much behind this, the African Transformation Movement, and we wanted to try and understand why there is a need and why there is the desire to remove the mayor of Johannesburg and what that means for the coalition. Councillor Lubabalo Magwentshu, who is the ATM councillor in the city of Johannesburg. A very good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. How are you doing today?
Morning. I'm doing very well, and morning to the listeners at home.
So can you give us a bit of a background here? Why has the ATM as an organization decided to pursue the removal of the mayor?
Okay. In addressing your question, I first want to dispel two misguided notions around this matter.
Mm-hmm.
The first notion that seeks to suggest that this motion is an ANC-sponsored motion. That is incorrect.
Okay.
And anyone who pushes that narrative is being mischievous and wants to mislead the public.
Right.
Who knows? We might even have an executive mayor who comes from the minority party. As much as we might have a speaker that will be coming from the minority party. Because this will depend, of course, on the lobbying that will be taking place. For us as African Transformation Movement, this is not about party politics.
Right.
But it is about service delivery to the people. Any party that wants to lead this government will have to take us into confidence on how they intend tackling the various service delivery issues. We are definitely intending to change the outlook of politics. Who would have thought that a one-seat party, as we are referred to by the DA, would actually bring a motion of no confidence that would see a speaker from the mighty DA fall. And the second notion that I want to actually dispel is a notion that seems to suggest that this is a personal attack or attack on Dr. Mpho phalatse. This is also incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
In the main, this is an attack on the system that she represents. A system that spends millions of rands to pay black employees instead of focusing on service delivery. If you go to the Metro Center today, you will find abortion facilities that have not been working for months. And if that is happening at the Metro Center, how do you then expect the people of Alexandra to have proper abortion facilities? As the African Transformation Movement, we support this motion because we are determined to bring down a system that has inherent hate for the poor black majority.
But isn't
the point of reference here being the exclusion of blacks in advertised position?
Right.
A system that perpetuates the unemployment of
sorry, I just want to be able to ask you a few things. I don't. I appreciate what you're saying, and the context absolutely clear. This is obviously this divergence and this focus on white versus black, wealthy versus poor has been a problem in South Africa, obviously during apartheid, and then still from 1994 onwards. The mayor has obviously inherited a city that has been run by the ANC for many years and didn't put infrastructure into Alex and didn't put infrastructure and development into Soweto. Aren't we holding her accountable for the sins and the horrors of prior administrations?
No, that is not correct. it is not the ANC that has put a moratorium on the appointment of people in the city of Johannesburg. It is the current multi-party government that has actually placed that moratorium. And now that is a challenge that is there, that we are faced with. And also, it is not the ANC that is in government at this stage. I just mentioned the fact that in the city, you have abortion facilities that are not waiting for months. I mean, it's been more than 9 months that the multi-party government has been in power. But you still have those issues. You cannot then come and blame the ANC for that. I'm not here to defend the ANC. Of course, we know for a fact that in the past they failed to deliver on certain issues that are related to service delivery.
Well, on most issues, and I'm just wondering, any of the remaining ANC councils, if they're being held to account in the same way. Because there has been, many of the issues that we are dealing with today are as a direct result of corruption, of inefficiency, of cronyism, of all sorts of things that have taken place in all of these municipalities. I think that's beyond dispute. And whereas, of course, I think that we need to hold our current mayor and the DA and everybody to account today, and I applaud you for doing that. Are we not being a little bit more harsh on the new dispensation, on the new municipality, rather than we are on others?
No, we are definitely not. Our people cannot wait any longer for service delivery. When money is being spent, millions are being spent on paying black employees. So we cannot then say, no, we are being hard on the new government. No, we are not.
And
what we expect service delivery.
Right. And are you taking on other municipalities in the same way? For example, those that are run by the ANC?
No, you see, I'm in Johannesburg, and I'm focusing. I've been sent by the ATM to focus in Johannesburg. But what I can tell you, as the African Transformation Movement, because we promised to our people that we'll put them first in all the municipalities where we are in. We are putting our residents first because our intention is to create a better tomorrow for them. And what better way to do that than holding the executives to account? And so, I believe you me, in all the municipalities we are doing that. That is why even at national level, we are holding even the president to account. Because one of our values as ATM is accountability.
And unfortunately, that's where we leave it. Councillor Lubabalo Magwentshu, who is the ATM Councillor for the city of Johannesburg, explaining to us and giving us some background around their interdict, around their move to remove Mayor Mpho phalatse.